Welcome to another episode of Hashtag I'm Just Saying. I'm yours truly, MemeMichelle. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I want you to get involved. I want you to ask questions. I want you to leave your comments because today is the series finale of Love Never Fails. We have Corey J. Harris and his wife, Yolanda Harris. As you can see, they're still at work today. So I thank them for taking this time to, just take a little time off and be on the show with us today. I can't hear you, Corey. You still on silent. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, bro? While he getting it together, I want you to get involved, ask questions, leave your comments. We're gonna have an amazing finale today. And then we're gonna talk about what's going on next week. Bruh, I can't hear you. Take your thing off mute. Take it off mute. I can't hear you. Unmute it. Okay, it says connecting the audio.
It don't matter.
Yes, there we go. We cooking with gas now. So how y'all doing?
Hey, we're doing well. How you doing?
How was your work week?
It's actually still going. My wife is finishing up with her beautiful client, and she'll be joining us soon. So I'm gonna stand in for us until she gets here.
Okay, all right. Well, you just stand on in and do what you gotta do. Bro, you looking pretty snazzle. You looking pretty snazzle dazzle. Your hair like it's growing.
I'm trying to do
Lord. I know you don't have a cocktail for the day because you're still at the J. But I have me a cocktail for the day. I didn't feel like making anything. I actually didn't feel well. Living in this hotel, eating out every day, it was starting to get the best of me. So I've been having some, feel like my body's breaking down. So I got up early this morning. I went and did almost 5 miles to try to get my body acclimated. So y'all just keep me lifted up and prep because this is a struggle bus living out of a suitcase. You know what I'm saying? So I guess we gonna go ahead and get it on started. So Corey, you and me have been friends for a long time.
Yeah, it's almost hard, like remembering when your ass wasn't around. It's like you always been there.
Man, and you know what? I just believe that friendship is the most important thing. And there is nothing you could do or say. Like you have a sibling, right? Or you got your mom or your uncle, and y'all fuss and fight, but there is nothing, and I repeat, nothing you could do or say that make me not be your friend, bro. I'll just punch you in your jaw and keep the party going. That's the way we do it.
I like the curls, girl.
No, this is my workout hair. I'm trying to get back to my workout because I got competition coming up in July. I plan to hear you in the audience again this year.
I'm gonna be like, work it. I'm gonna be the straight dude saying, work it.
So on my team this year, I have Delana and I have Tracy. We're gonna bring the heat.
Delana, let's go, Tracy.
I'm a team captain, and she getting it in. I don't know if you've been watching her on Facebook. She's training with Sharp. She getting it in. So I really want to start the questions with the two of you. So how many more minutes she got?
Wife. Your sister-in-law say how many minutes do you have?
Because if not, we're gonna start without her. She could just come on in.
She say 5, that's it.
Is that a Yolanda 5 or is that a real 5?
That's a Yolanda 5. So let's get the roll.
Okay, so we're gonna start with this. So when did you guys meet, Corey?
We met June, we met 666. June 6th, 2006. That's when we met.
One more kid. Oh my God. I got a drink.
Yeah. I'll never forget that day because that's when I was signing a contract at Miss D's. And that was the first time I had met Yolanda. And
Hey,
She said, Mr. Ray, do you see what day it is? What numbers did he say? And Ray was like, yeah. He said, he said something like that's some of that mojo stuff, right? And then she say, no, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Something good gonna come from this. I'm telling you, Ray, what the devil had, what she said, what the devil mean for
devil made
bad,
for bad, God
yeah,
made for good.
God made for good. And I just looked at her like, okay. I didn't know that a whole marriage and a successful family and business was gonna come out of it, you know.
And say
I just
word.
yeah, I accepted that blessing.
So I'm gonna ask you a question. It's a little bit down the list of my questions since it's just me and you. I know that before you guys met, the both of you guys were already, y'all had been married before. What makes this marriage different than your previous relationships? And then I'll ask her that question again when she comes.
For me, um, just to be perfectly honest,
Mhm.
I had a list of domains, okay?
Okay.
And because a lot of times when you're young, you play games,
Hmm.
okay? When I met her, I was what 33. She was
Okay.
31. We were still in the young spectrum, but you know, we had played enough games. And
Okay.
I didn't want to play games. You know, I was more or less, you know, men are dumb.
Right.
Tell me wrong. I don't want to have to guess. I don't want to have, if you don't like it, say I don't like it. If we're not going to do all the typical things. And then
Right.
me as a man, I'm not going to do the typical thing. If
Okay.
something hurts, I'm going to say ouch. If I don't
Okay.
like something, you know, and I'm not going to do the manipulation thing. I'm going to be as honest with you as I can. I'm always going to keep it real and hopefully it works because we started off friends first.
That is always what makes it happen. So, what is it about being married to Yolanda, which you guys are going to meet? She's absolutely amazing. She always plays the background for Corey a lot. You know, she lets him shine. I like that. She lets him pursue his dreams, whatever his dreams may be. I like that. You know, it's a lot of things about the two of them that I like. And I have to be honest. And, you know, I keep it a buck with Corey on a regular basis that I didn't see this working the way it worked out in the beginning. You know, me and Corey used to sit down and we used to talk, and I'm like, bro, you doing this is not right, it's wrong. But you know what? We don't know God's plan. We don't know what God has in store for our lives. So, what is it about Yolanda? I'll go to that question. What was it about her that you like so much? What drew you to her?
To tell the truth, I didn't notice Yolanda like that
Okay.
at first. You know, a lot of people think that it was me, that I was the pursuer, right? And I tell people it wasn't me. You know, I don't know what it was she saw in me. I
Okay.
don't know what made her want to take a chance and change her entire life. But what I saw in Yolanda was like sweetness.
Okay.
I a rare sweetness, like genuinely caring individual that, you know, growing up, that's what I dreamed about having in my life all
Mm,
the time.
like a
You know,
Rhonda.
yeah, like a Rhonda, like real shit. And seeing how she cared for her children, um, how she treated my children, because at the time she was Ain't Yolanda,
Okay.
um, because we were friends.
Right.
Um, the way she cared about my health.
Okay.
Um, and I think we were both at a place in time where we had been trying to find ourselves
Mm,
so long that it's I believe that we were trying to find ourselves for so long that when you realize I've been doing things the way I want to do it for so long, and I've been straight messing up. I haven't got it right. Sometimes you gotta go left to get things right.
Come on.
Sometimes you have to reveal your foot. Sometimes you gotta go into the tent. Sometimes you have to do things that other people will say is wrong to find your right. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes. So not to if it's too much, we can reel it back. Because a lot of people don't know you were married at the time, and so was she. I don't know if both relationships were on the verge of the end, but how did that part make you feel? Because a lot of people like, that ain't gonna work. What he do to her, he'll do to you, which I still believe to the y'all relationship is just straight unique. So that joint is straight unique. And I will say this, that it was destined. It was a destiny. It was ordained. Because kind of paint the picture, a lot of people don't know that y'all grew up in the same places and come from the same place and lived in the same neighborhoods and never knew each other.
Yes.
So paint that picture for me.
First of all, a lot of times we, meaning man, chooses or makes the choice of who our mate is going to be. And God wasn't nowhere in that.
Okay.
We force these relationships upon ourselves. We settle for these things, and you never really knew that it was a ram in the bush. Okay. So I said all that to say this. Me and Yolanda are both from Baltimore. Okay. And I think your camera froze me. Me and Yolanda are both from Baltimore. And I didn't know these things until I met her. Okay. Your camera froze, sis. You're not moving. You're sitting there like a statue. It's almost scary. I'm serious. Am I supposed to keep on talking? Are you supposed to check in and say technical difficulty, breaker, 1 2 1 2? I don't know. I guess I'll tell the story. What happened? Hold on, let me find a thing to make the mouth start talking. Hold on.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, you back?
Yeah. Okay, so sometimes I don't know, because I'm in this hotel, my internet will go out.
Okay.
So if I disappear, just know I'm coming back.
Okay.
So when it gets good. So keep it going. I'm glad you were smart enough to stay there.
I didn't know these things until we met. Like I said, we were friends. We started off co-workers. And she was just always a sweet person. Always, conversating, talking about this. I'm noticing how she walks, how she moves, and not looking at her in any type of way, straight up.
Right.
Anybody that know me know that I was the number one hormone. I wasn't playing no games. I was out to get it. But for some reason, she wasn't like that. She wasn't. I can't explain it, Mimi. It was like she wasn't food. She wasn't the woman of Brazil. She wasn't, and and
I know, bro. When he said he was the number one whoremonger, he ain't lying. He ain't lying. I've been doing Corey since I was 15. Keep the party going, bro.
So, as we became more friends, talking about our individual issues, because you have issues,
right,
when you go through life, and when you're in a marriage that's failing, okay. How they say 2 ships are sailing apart in the middle of the night, and you understand what that means, because for sellers, you selling at night, you don't realize that you're drifting apart. You don't see the distance that's being put between you and the other person. You just feel like you in the ride together, but you're not in that boat together. You just You gonna get a little closer in the six? Get up and up. Put that hip. We joined at the hip bone. Can okay, so she we talked often, a lot of times at work, a lot of times away from work on the phone. And it wasn't none of that when we gonna hook up. It really wasn't, y'all. It really wasn't the home wrecker, I want your man, whatever thing.
Yeah.
One night we were all out and she made a pass on me. She gave me a kiss. And it really
I
fucked
remember
me.
because you were supposed to be at my birthday party and you ended up going to some scrubs party. But I digress because you met Yolanda. You got it was okay. I really
and in all of my whoremongering ways and days, I never just had nobody just lay one on me like in the movies. You know, just come here, just and I'm like, hold on, what's going on? And so the following week, we go back to work and I'm like, hey man, you have been drinking and yada yada yada, and I have been drinking, yada yada yada. And, I don't know if you recall what happened, but
Well, he brought me to the back room, where all the laundry area was.
Yes.
Asked a question, and I gave him another kiss. That's what happened.
Damn, she told it in the world. She said it to the world. She never said it to the world before. So I said no. I said no, we're not doing this. No. And I'm serious, Mimi. I was shook. Mimi, it's a difference. It's a difference when you the man, you're a coming girl, all that. But when somebody punk you and take your drawers and twist them up in the back, right? I was stuck. And I was like, no, man, no. What are you doing? It was weird. I'm like, man, okay.
But it wasn't like an aggression where she fast. It was like you felt her.
Yes,
it was moment.
It was like it was a weird. It was like some electricity.
Come on, electricity.
It wasn't like it was the. And I think she knows what I say. It ain't like it was the best kiss in the world, but it was like the best kiss in the world. It ain't like it was the touch, and it wasn't long and all of that stuff. It was like
it was intimate. It was intimate. It was passionate. It was genuine. It was pure. It was everything that you liked about her as a person. You felt it in the kiss.
You're right there. And so that began the what the hell are we doing?
Okay.
The we can't cross the line, but negates everything. Our attraction just grew stronger and stronger.
Yeah.
To the point to where I one day went to my residence and told a young lady that I was married to at the time I was leaving her.
Woo!
And it wasn't me and Yolanda had did anything sexual or anything like that. Okay. It was like I wasn't happy. And I saw what happiness looked like. I felt what that shit's supposed to feel like. And it's like, I can't get to this if this is in the way. And even if it ain't with this person, I know it's some happiness out here because this person ain't it. This person that I'm with is taking my weaknesses and using them against me. This person wants 520 pounds. This person, when I go off and start walking and try to lift weights, this person here gonna cook a cake and make me a double meat cheeseburger. This person gonna lie to me and tell me all kind of lies to the degree of being pregnant and not pregnant. This person is gonna have infidelity out the wazoo. Okay, and the story on the other end, wasn't different.
I know about Chucky. I know about Chucky the dog.
So it's like when you got two people that are going through the same thing, but you still don't understand the attraction.
Yeah.
Okay. Until you start getting to know one another, until you find out that this person was born where you were born. Till you find out, like, who wait a minute. her uncle and my first cousin were best friends. When you find out that she was going to the Cool Cup lady house and the Cool Cup lady happened to be my auntie. When you find out that her brother's best friend was one of my good friends and running dogs, we never knew each other. We went to the same middle school, Mimi. We took the same class, and she was just 2 years under me.
Gotcha.
I tell her all the time she been chasing me her whole life, trying to get me.
Wow. So Yolanda, I'm gonna ask you this question because he's already said it's evident you liked him first. I think he liked you first. He just suppressed it. Because I remember, him telling me, man, there's something about that girl. And I'm like, you can't have her, it's wrong. But anyway, so what was it about him that you liked? What was it about him?
Just hearing his story. I didn't hear his story in the beginning, but that was Holly in the back. So I'm like, Ruby. You remember Holly, right? And the six shop?
Uh-huh.
So we would gossip a lot about Corey. So when I met him, he started telling me a little bit about himself, about his story. I didn't know he did music, didn't know any of that. He just said a poem or whatever. And I was like, you should write. You're real good at that. And he was like, really, I am. I was like, yeah, you are. And so he told me his background about Penn State University and all of that. And I'm like, the only person I knew that had that background was my older brotber. Okay. And I was like, if somebody would have just gave him a chance, he's a good person, so I said, I'm gonna try this. And I just fell in love with my baby. Oh, I claimed it. That's mine.
Yeah, you did that. I might need some tissue for this episode, for this series finale. So
I told him what he was gonna do.
How did you know that she was the one?
Yeah, and that's a good one for him.
Okay.
Know, everybody that's watching this knows.
They know me?
Yeah, they know your background.
Okay, it was a time, right? Well, what Yolanda would do for reasons understandable when you're being threatened, okay? She wasn't able to pull out of her situation as smooth as I was, okay? And it was very hard. For any women that feel like they stuck, you're not stuck. For any women that feel like they can't get out of a situation, because we got a lot of family out there, so words that we use and words we choose to say, we don't want to hurt anyone's feelings or offend anyone.
Right.
But when you're in it, you don't see that it's a way out. You don't see that God opens up a door for you. And what happens is you say, no, I'll take care of it, but you never do. So me being a man, I got, hey, I'm gonna do me. I love you. You're my friend. I'm always gonna be there for you. I know how I feel about you. You know how you feel about me, but some stuff we just not gonna go through. So I had gotten a relationship, all right, or whatever it was. And whatever it was going down, the girl treated me good. She was spending money on me, all that good shit. And one day the chick was in the bathtub taking a bath, and her hair was floating in the water. I'm just telling you. Yeah, she's my best friend. So her hair was floating in the water and shit. And I walked in there and I had, had me a good smoke. And I walked in there and I looked at her and I said, you know something? I got to be honest with you. And she said, what? I said, I was just thinking that, the only reason I'm with you is because I can't be with the person I want to be with.
Woo. I told him that she was cool and everything.
Hey, you in my story. You in my story. You in my story. It's my story. You can tell your version whenever it is you want to. So anyway. So look, I told the girl that, and you whispering like I can't see your face in the damn camera. Jesus. So
I'm gonna be a good host.
Yeah.
So when I told this young lady that, babe, we on national TV. Okay, so look, when I told her that, I realized that Yolanda had her hooks in me real good. I'm talking about sometimes a man don't know. their nose is wide open. Sometimes the man don't know when somebody got their hooks in them. But she had her hooks in me, and they was in deep. And it was like, you know, you start making decisions based on what you think that person's availability will be. You start making decisions based on how you think that person will perceive this. Even if it's a fuck you, I don't care what you think, you still making those decisions based on what that person would think. And I just knew that it was almost like some puppet strings. Like, you know, she had me real, real, real good. And that's when I knew. And I didn't know at that point that we were gonna be together.
Right.
You know, I didn't know. I just knew that she had hooks in me, and I ain't know what I was gonna do about the situation.
Somebody just said, oh, come on, Corey and Yolanda. Okay, so I want to share something and just tell me. Oh, I need to turn this off. I don't need people to know my information.
Ripping yourself.
Tell me about this day.
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought she was gonna say this day because I remember that one too.
Tell me about that.
Yeah.
That day right there, boy. Like you can see my face. I look like I hit the lotto on that. I look like I got the most juiciest hamburger in my head.
That was so pretty.
I might have
Man,
gained the COVID-15, but I still don't look like that God rest the child that's got his own. Good Lord.
Yolanda say she looked like she looking like she was free.
So how does looking at this picture, how does this make you feel?
Like, damn, I did the right thing. Like,
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
I don't know if they heard your soft talk yourself.
I said blessed and appreciated. That's what I said.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull up another picture.
I'm sorry, Mimi, but when I see the one that's on the screen, oh yeah, I remember that night.
Yeah. See, those were the engagement pictures, right?
Yeah.
And even in those photos, I still was in the chase. You know, it was like, even in her face, you know, it was like, you know, yeah, you know, it's a lot of symbolic stuff in that picture.
I did that. That hair's fabulous.
Yeah, her hair is off the chain.
I did that. Okay, so when I think of y'all's relationship, because a lot of people don't know, y'all live together, y'all work together, y'all work out together. This is how I see y'all.
Yeah.
Explain to the people how you live together, you work together, you work out together. It's not like you really have no me time. You know, some people need that me time. You know, and I think that's probably why the pandemic wasn't hard for y'all, because y'all spend 25/8 with each other anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, baby.
That was even more time together, so we enjoyed that. Because we really not together. He's way on the other side of the wall. That's far.
The wall, man. The wall, not downtown.
I told him he needs to cut a hole so at least on my side so I can see his face.
No, man.
Now, like I said before, me and Corey have been knowing each other since we were 15 years old.
Yeah.
Tell me about this day, Corey.
Okay, the picture.
We was in A-Leaf on that picture, I think.
Yes, indeed.
And that was the first day that I brought my wife out to the dub like that. Like all my classmates and everybody was out for the A-Leaf thing. And you know, I'm gonna just say this, right? For me, I find pleasure being in the presence of my woman. Okay. I find joy kicking it with her because she has become.
Your best friend.
I've become it. I've whatever I am to her, I'm with so many other people rejected. I'm with so many other people didn't see. And I cherish what my wife saw in me that others didn't see. I cherish the fact that she took a chance and decided to love me. So what I do is I saturate her with my time. See, because I know what them streets got to offer. I know when a group of partners go out and we just hanging out with the boys, ain't nothing we ain't talking about but ass and titties. That's what we talk, because I'm not going to talk about your muscles. Me and you hanging together, what are we talking about?
Come on.
Okay, so I can hang with my wife,
Word.
no hooky jooky shit, no swinger shit, no dudes touching my woman and I'm touching broads. I can go to the strip club with my wife. I can go to the gym with my wife and women got stuff hiked up in their coochie. I can go wherever I want with my wife because we have become best friends. I am myself and she is herself. And we enjoy each other's company. Couples don't enjoy each other's company because they don't want to be themselves.
I just,
That was
just
good.
don't make me look like a fool, and we good. Just be yourself. I always tell Corey, just be you, babe. Don't change who you are. Because I love it.
So I'm gonna ask y'all this. I know that you guys are together all the time. Even in that, how important is date night for you?
Is what?
Date night.
Oh shoot! Which one is date night?
She said, "Which one is date night?" Look, we try. When the last time we put on the clothes in this song?
Shoot, Mimi, it's your fault.
Yeah, when you do stuff, that's our date night. So look.
It's all right, it's coming.
Everything up.
Yeah,
I'll be the big five. I'll be the big 5-0 this year. It's coming.
Yeah,
It's about to
yeah.
We look forward to
Yeah,
it.
so what happens is
Yeah.
it's amazing that for as much time as we spend together, date nights don't happen like that for us. And we don't force it. We don't force it. Some people, we need to go out on such and such and such, and they make plans. We're sporadic, we're spontaneous.
But you know what? Date night don't have to be going nowhere. Date night could be sitting in front of the TV eating some popcorn, watching a Marvel flick. Date night could be like getting in the kitchen together and cook something to eat. That's a date night.
That's every day.
You don't understand what date night really is. It ain't necessarily about spending no money.
Right.
Date night really is about spending quality time.
This every day.
Now we the only time that we don't.
He just started leaving me to go to the gym by himself, but I'm good with that because I love to go to the gym.
Yeah, I've been getting up at 4. I've been getting up at 4:30.
I don't like that.
Okay.
So,
I'm finna ask a question that I ain't asked none of the other couples. Because I knew I wasn't gonna get the real. I saved this question.
Do I need to take my glasses off for this one?
You might. I have saved this question for the Harrises because they are the buck. They are the grand. They are the 100. How important is sex in marriage?
What?
Oh yeah, no, never stop.
What?
That's a rule.
It's a rule. Y'all want to know the rule?
Yes, please tell them about your rule.
The rule is the no rule. The no rule.
And you
Explain.
what?
The rule is that we understand that consummation in a marriage is everything. Okay. Now, barring the fact, of course, something is wrong with me or something is wrong with her, but all of that, I got a headache. I'm tired. I ain't feeling like it. I'm mad at you.
Something going down.
No, it's gonna be on your back. It's gonna something. Cause
or look.
I'm gonna wake up.
Or is this show? I'll tell you the second
she better tell you the second part. I say it'll be on her back, and she say what?
This finger will be working all night, and if you hurt in the morning, you don't even know why.
Wake up, my hand hurt, Mimi. Don't even know what the hell. She told me about 4 years later what it was. while I was hurting like that, she'll grab it while I'm sleeping
Oh, yes, indeed.
and utilize me.
Oh,
And I
yes,
don't
indeed.
get
Yes,
utilized.
indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
Okay.
let me try to
So
be man. And
here's my
we don't do sleeping in different areas of the house.
okay.
We don't put a pillow between you.
Yeah,
Do whatever you
y'all
need
work
to
it
do.
out.
Yeah, put on a whole 22 layers of clothes. Whatever you need to do, but we not sleeping in, we not sleeping in. That's me as a man.
I got you.
Most men do that. Go
Yeah.
sleep on the couch. But what you going to sleep on the couch for, bro? You got somebody else you can entertain while you on the couch? Mine is right here in the bed with me, and I ain't got nobody else to play with. So we got to make this thing work.
So how do you balance work, being parents, and finding time for one another? Well, y'all got the time for one another. How do you balance the rest?
It's hard. It's hard. A lot of times, for as much time as we spend together, we don't get to have the quality time. Like you say, the date nights.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot of special little moments throughout the day that at the end of the day accumulate to valuable time. You following what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Our children, which we have 10, I have 4 biological, Yolanda has 6 biological, and we do not, under any circumstances, allow anyone in our family or exterior of our family to use the phrase step, bonus, yours, hers. They just got to figure it out. It ain't nobody damn business. If they got to ask that many questions, then they don't know us. Now, when it comes to balancing the time, we find a way to enjoy each other while enjoying our children.
Okay.
Like Yolanda say, is a wall between us. We find a way to enjoy each other while we're at work.
Got you. Got you. Now, tell the audience something about Yolanda that people may not know. And I'm gonna ask her the same question.
Yolanda mean as hell. Yolanda is a Scorpio. Yolanda is demanding. Yolanda doesn't take any shit. She's not passive like people think she is. Yolanda cuss. Yeah, Yolanda. I call her the pusher because she has a way of pushing everyone to do what the hell she wants them to do, whether they want to do it or not. And it's a quality like the Proverbs 31 woman.
Pushing them to be great.
Yeah, pushing us to be great, pushing me to be better than what I am, every day. And that's what people really don't know about Yolanda. A lot of people think that, Corey runs this or Corey. And I remember one time Mama got mad and we talking about Rhonda Cooper. She got mad at me. It was funny because y'all wanted Yolanda to do something. And that's before Yolanda would like really vocalize how she felt about stuff. But I knew like she didn't want to go. She wanted to stay with me. So Mama got on the phone one day, Corey, you need to be ashamed of yourself. You need to let Yolanda go. I say, Mom, no, you need to. I say, baby, why you not telling her? I say, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But Corey, I'm not trying to hear it. Son, she's not going anywhere. She loves you. Allow her to do things. So when she hung the phone, I was like, man, what the fuck? Why you didn't say nothing? Why you didn't say nothing? And she was like, because you can't change people's opinion. I say, this girl here, man.
He ain't getting pussy about mama.
So
Yeah.
Yolanda, I'm gonna ask you the same question.
Okay.
Tell the audience something about Corey that most people may not know, because you know when he opened up, he talked about how sweet you were, and that's what attracted him to you. I mean, attracted you to him, and then when I asked them
Mimi asked
names
me to
that people may not know, so tell the people something about Corey that people may not know, even me may not know. I'm ready.
What his nickname is Coco.
Oh, you mother!
And what? She said what? She was breaking up. She was breaking up.
Name. That's a cute
What's-
name. He like it.
What's
Coco.
his nickname?
Coco.
Coco. Ah, that's what the baby called Tina.
That's what the baby called Tina. Baby, uncover your face. That's a cute name. Now,
Oh.
once you're over it, take your face
Okay.
off. Come on, show it.
So I have
a teddy bear. Corey is not me, like he always portrays. Come on, baby.
Yep.
Corey Harris,
Come
right
on out, Corey. Come on out. Okay, so I'm gonna ask this question, and I need you to be present, Corey. So come on out, Coco.
Oh, this girl, I told my nickname. You didn't even know that.
I didn't even know it was Coco. Hey, Coco, wait till I tell Tina.
Say it.
Oh, wait, let me see what the people saying.
We was
Oh,
born to you.
okay. All right.
Yes, I told him.
I got a question, and I'm gonna let Yolanda go first, and then I want Corey to go. Y'all ready?
You sure you want me to go first?
Today, if today was the last day on earth, what would you want your spouse to know? Yolanda, you go first.
Okay. If today was the last day, what I want you to know. To hold it down, take care of the kids, like if I was here, and that I want you to be there with me when you go. You're not choosing nobody else but me. That's what it would be.
Okay. So Corey,
Yeah.
if today was your last day on earth, what would you want Yolanda to know?
Shit.
Dig in your heart, bro. The man been winning this question.
No one. No one. No one.
You already said it.
Yeah,
That's
no
all the
one.
time you always say
No
it.
one. No one has ever touched my heart. Has the ability to control my being. No one has ever been able to embody all of my love. No one. No one has ever cared for me in spite of, not because of, the way that she is. And no one will ever have the opportunity to do it again. Because, you know, she's my soulmate. She's my everything. She wasn't meant for anybody else but me. And that's why we are the way we are. And that's what I want her to know. That's what she better know already.
Tells me that all the time.
And I would tell her, and this is the most important part. When I met Yolanda, you know, a person can be beat down so much that they forget who they are. And I've been through it. And she's been through it. But I had counseling. I had drug rehabilitation. I had all of those things. And she had me. And what I told Yolanda was, you, Yolanda Boulard, are not a prairie pigeon. You, Yolanda Boulard, are an eagle, and you were meant to soar. You are not meant to be held down by the constraints of this earth. You are meant to fly high and as far as you so choose to fly.
Come on, Corey.
That's what I told her. And in my death, I would want her to continue to fly. I would want her to find happiness if happiness was possible. I would want her to be strong and remember what true strength is.
You said that she can find happiness if that's possible after you leave this earth. She said you can't have nobody else.
Wow.
All right.
When you put it down, you gonna put it down. Hey, listen, a man is to die for his spouse daily, and a woman is to live for her husband.
Yes.
So in my death, she need to keep on living.
All right, Corey.
It's symbolic of the ring. You know, I hear a whole lot of dudes talk that stuff, but they don't know their role. They think their role is paying bills. They think their role is being a man is something more than that. You know,
that's just part of it.
That's just part of it, man. Being a provider means providing
everything. Emotion.
What is the need? You understand what I'm saying? If my wife's feet are sore, I might not have $20, but I got 20 minutes.
That was a shout moment.
I might not have $5, but I got 5 fingers.
Yeah.
See, that's the definition of providing, provision, making a way for. You understand what I'm saying? My wife makes money, okay? And I make money too. But my wife has the potential of making far more than what I do in this hair business, okay? Yeah. Now, you can call it pimp shit. You call it whatever you want to call it. But if my wife's feet are hurting and her back is hurting and her mind is going 100 miles an hour, how is that helping anybody in my household? So my job is to provide the need right there so she can keep on going, so she can be the best her. So she can do the things that she needs to do for her because I'm a man. I'm going to take care of me. Yeah. Yeah, real talk.
All right, so let's play this game. This is the finale. This is the end. Look at that. Look at Black Love. So, and I'm big on Black Love, and let me tell you why. Because they say that people don't stay together. They say fathers are not in the household, and I'm trying to debunk that myth. There is Black love. There are a lot of people that grew up in two-parent households, even though we didn't, but there are a lot of people in our community that raise their kids. You just stated you have 10 children. We got one left in high school. All the rest of them have gone to college. They're successful. You got a lacrosse player. You got one about to graduate, one already graduated. You got one that's in college. Come on now, come on. So I want to, first of all, give you your flowers while you're here, because Corey and Yolanda, you guys have done an amazing job as parents.
Thank you.
May God bless you and keep you, and may you always be blessed beyond measure, because I know where we come from, and now I know where you live and how you live. And I know the things that you've been through, and you too, Yolanda, because we met at the salon together. Yeah. And to see you guys in your happiness now.
Why they hating on us? I don't know. It froze on. She said, just hold tight. She'll be right back with you. The hotel got evil. You know what she said? She said the hotel got evil in the baby. So we're going to rebuke the evil. Well, we'll just keep it waiting. Rebuke the evil, the evil signal. The evil.
There it is. Now we can see you. Uh-oh, we can't hear you. Oh, shoot, we can't hear you.
Oh, that's okay. I'll fix it. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
See, just keep the party going. All right, so we're going to play this game. It's called Who Knows Who Best.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Is we talking to Yolanda or we talking to Yvette? It's two of them. Let me tell you, she got some personalities. Y'all don't know. That's something else y'all didn't know. All right. Okay.
Okay. So if the question pertains to you, you point to yourself. If
Oh,
the question pertains to your spouse, you point to your spouse.
okay.
If the question pertains to both of y'all, you chunk the deuce. You put up 2 fingers.
Okay.
Now, if y'all answer different, y'all got to explain that thing. Okay?
Let's go. Shit.
Okay.
Let me take my hat down. I need to take my hat out this shit. Y'all got a player here, got dog on me. Hold on.
All right. All right. You ready? You ready? You ready?
Wait a minute. Me, Deuce.
There you go. All
Me.
right.
Fine, that was yours. That was his.
All right. Who is the disciplinarian?
Oh,
See?
it depends. We can explain it.
Okay,
listen.
so explain. Explain.
Okay.
It depends.
Okay, what do you discipline?
No, when you come through the door, raise the hell. Now, when it comes to ass whooping, it depends. Because if I get to whooping ass, then he have to come be the rescuer. He rescues.
Listen.
He whoops with precision. He give water breaks. I'm not playing all of that. He just gives me ass whooping. Yeah, he give a water break and to sit there and have a whole conversation.
I'm the disciplinarian, me. Okay, I'm him. I'm that dog. Oh, I'm the disciplinarian.
Okay, so y'all gonna agree to disagree. Okay.
Wait, hold on. What's you saying?
He don't like that. Agree to disagree.
Okay, this is what we gonna agree on. She has zero tolerance
Mhm.
for grades, disciplinary stuff at school, conduct. But this is the but. If she feel like she gonna blow a gasket, she gonna make me carry out the punishment.
Gotcha.
Or
Y'all kind of, so that's kind of like a deuce.
yeah. So, but if I feel like she gonna go too far, then I step in.
Okay. Protector.
We'll do the deuce. Okay, that's the deuce.
Please protect, provide. Okay. Who's the funniest? Okay. Who's the friendliest? I kind of knew that one. Who's the cleanest?
The laundry or the yeah.
Okay.
We can explain that one. We can explain that one.
Because y'all did it together. Y'all got the same answer. Who shops the most?
Oh,
Now you can't be waiting on the answer, but I know that's the truth though. Okay. Who?
oh, darn. All we heard is who.
That was gonna be the one. That's gonna be the one.
Which one?
I don't do no moaning. I don't moan. I ain't holding my ankles. I don't know if they see.
Oh, there it is.
Did you hear me? Was you able to hear what I was saying?
Can you?
Oh, wait.
All right,
One more
can
time.
you hear me?
Okay. When you was gone, could you hear what we were saying when you was gone?
No, I could not.
Could the audience hear what we were saying?
They probably did. They probably did.
Shit.
But that's good. That's gonna make my ratings go up. So, who handles conflict best? Okay, I kind of believe that. I'm not sure. Who initiates sex most? All right. And the last question. Who said I love you first? Oh.
It was hard to me. That would be me.
But he loved you from the first day he saw you, Yolanda. Don't believe that. Don't believe that foolishness. We had plenty of talks on the other side of that wall.
Yeah.
Don't believe
Oh, I
that.
was reading some of them.
Yeah.
Mimi. She told me one day, she say, you know, you was saying all of that stuff to your sister. I heard you talking to Mimi. I just want to know, can you really do those things? I said, what? What the hell wrong, girl? What is wrong with you? Get your ass out of Mobile. Miss D be like, leave that girl alone. I'm like, me?
They ain't know. They ain't know, bro.
Yeah, boy, Yolanda was for real. And I'm gonna say it again, people have their sayings, about what a person will do to you, they'll do to the next person, and all of that shit. People do what you allow them to do.
Yes.
People will do what you allow them to do. Do I have the capabilities of cheating on Yolanda? Hell yeah. I'm a human.
Okay.
Does Yolanda have the capability of cheating on me? Hell yeah, she's a human. How can me as a man, or how can Yolanda as a woman ask for total faith? I need you to be faithful to me when we ain't even faithful to God.
Tell her that.
What you mean? What part?
About the faithful part.
Oh yeah, the what part? Explain the part.
She said.
Oh, about if I ever. Oh yeah, and yeah. How can I be faithful to you if I'm not faithful? Think about what I'm saying. Every day you have so-called believers that profess their faith in God, and they stumble with being faithful to God. But that same man or woman will hold the person that they love, their children, to that standard, and they're not even faithful to God. Be faithful to yourself. Be true to yourself. If I'm unhappy, I told my wife, I'm gonna come tell you.
Okay.
If it ain't hitting right, and your cylinder on sex done drop down, we need to talk about this.
Okay.
If Corey ain't touching you or rubbing you like he used to, we need to talk about this. If I'm spending too much time in front of the TV and not on you, we need to talk about this, because people don't want to be uncomfortable. A woman don't want to hear she put on pounds. A man don't want to hear that he need to put some powder on his nuts. It's just, I'm being real. People are so uncomfortable.
Looking for that when you got it right here in the house.
When you go somewhere else, you're going to have on your best everything. You're going to smell good, but you're going to stop smelling good because you got somebody? Right. No, I'm constantly courting. I'm constantly dating. I'm constantly trying to put my neck on her face and see how she feels if I'm smelling good.
You communicate regularly. That's how you keep your, is that the advice you would give to a couple, to communicate regularly?
Watch this. Not just communicate, Mimi, but have empathy for that person.
Okay.
Like for instance, when a woman is going through her monthly month, me as a man, there's no way that I can know how you feel or what you're going through. But I can have some empathy. I can provide certain comforts for you. I can do things for you to help you along the way. Okay. It's like that for men as well. If I'm having a bad day, you should know that we get hunted down like dogs. You should know that we're not respected by people of different nationalities or other colors, more or less respected by our own women. You should know what I have to go through as a man, and you should provide certain comforts too. But if we ever lose sight of what another person is feeling, what good is talking? Because you're just talking to the damn wall. If my woman wants to sit down and talk to me about something, I am going to listen.
Gotcha.
No matter how minor it is to me, to her, it may be a mountain. And I need to help her knock that mountain down, and vice versa.
Look at you, Corey, that grew up. Corey, you done growed up. Because I know the whole mongler. You done growed up, bro. Yeah. I'm so proud of you. And Yolanda, thank you. I tell him on a regular basis that you have been such a blessing to him. But I know he has been a blessing to you.
To me.
Yeah. You know, a lot of
women, man, y'all quit holding out on y'all men, man. Quit holding out. Like, for real, I'm trying to tell y'all something. Y'all ain't not listen to a man who has an appetite and had an appetite that was succumbed by one person.
Something must be on your speaker because now you sound like you talking into a that that people just start believing in love again because it's out there. And sometimes it's not what it looks like. Sometimes it's not your type. Sometimes it's not wrapped in the package that you would hope for. But when God has something for you, it is for you. And it's okay to forgive sometimes. Oh, this is one more question because we at the hour mark before I wrap it up. Were there any times that you think that you weren't gonna make it and you wanted to walk away?
Yeah, we separated.
Yeah. We
got separated for 6
we at that hour mark. We at that hour mark. So I'm gonna have y'all back on again when I have all the couples on at one time. And we just gonna have a good time because it's you, Renee and her husband, Cheryl and Boris, Miss Carla, Mr. Vince, everybody, Dre and Rachel. And last week it was a really good episode. So I want y'all to tune in next week. I'm gonna put something special together for Mother's Day. And yeah, we're gonna have a great Mother's Day episode. So y'all stay right there. Remember to laugh, remember to love, remember to be the light, and always bear good fruit. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I was drinking this Seagram's. This, yes. I'm gonna have something better next week. I just didn't have time. Remember to laugh, remember to love, remember to be the light, and always bear good fruit. This is hashtag I'm just saying I love you.